You've heard of simple and conditional discriminations. Now I'm going to talk about simple discriminations, which is commonly thought of as simply, see what I did there? A three-term contingency, an SD, a correct response, and the consequence that is available in the presence of that SD. There are two variations, a successive discrimination and a simultaneous discrimination. Successive involves discriminating between two different stimuli presented at different times, but successively, like one after the other. And one of these stimuli is associated with reinforcement and one is not. So this is kind of like being able to tell the difference between the S delta and the SD in any given circumstance, like knowing to cross the street on the walk signal, but not on the don't walk signal. Now, simultaneous involves discriminating between two or more stimuli that are presented at the same time, like making the correct choice when asked to touch blue and given a field of different color options. So the takeaway for the simple discriminations is three-term contingency. Successive, discriminate between two SDs that are not presented at the same time. And simultaneous, discriminate between two or more that are presented at the same time. Now, don't confuse this with conditional discriminations, which involves a second antecedent stimulus being present for reinforcement to be available. Not discriminating between two antecedents, but having two antecedents available, meaning a correct response can only contact reinforcement when the SD that signals reinforcement is presented with another antecedent condition, like touch the blue square when there's an array of different blue shapes. The two SDs are the color blue and the square shape, and the correct answer is conditional, see what I did there, on both the color blue and the square shape. Two SDs. This is a four-term contingency, two antecedents, or SDs, one response, and the reinforcement. And once again, the takeaway. Successive, discriminate between two SDs not presented at the same time. Simultaneous, discriminate between two or more SDs that are presented at the same time. Conditional, two SDs are present, and reinforcement being available in the presence of one SD is conditional. I did it again, on the presence of the second SD. Easy peasy.